Let me tell you a quick story. You see, this is me, and this is my father. His name is Marco, and he's bald. But you see, besides being able to grow hair, there's nothing that the guy can't do. Whether it's to do with cars, fixing stuff, construction, he's even done his own loft in his own house. You see, there's nothing he can't do, and he's been doing this for the best part of 50 years. So I came up with a plan. It's time to build his dream home garage.
So, as it stands, Marco already has a small garage at the back of the garden, but it's not big enough to do anything with, so we need to extend it. The plan is to extend it from this size to this size. It's going to be about twice the length and twice the width. In total, it's going to be about 4 times the size. Right, now at ground level, you can see that the side of the garage has already been removed. Now, by this point, a lot of work has already been undertaken, but I haven't recorded it because I simply do what I want. Now, at the back of the garden, these 2 fences here, that's where the garage is going to end. So you can see just how much more space we're going to have.
Now to get started, we're going to have to put 2 concrete posts up on either side of the garage to support the roof up. That's going to allow us to remove this garage door and this concrete fence next to it. This will give you a rough idea of how wide the garage is going to be. So that's all going to get removed. Now this seems simple enough, but I can tell you that it's a lot harder than it looks. And now, as I look at this video and I look back at a year's worth of work, and I ask myself, would I do this again? Nah, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. So, after digging out the holes on either side of the garage, we then put the concrete posts in and we cement them in. So then that's one side complete. Just need to go over to the other side and do the same thing. As you can see, Baldy Man is here, making the hole and then fitting the concrete post in. After that, it's just time to cement it. And just like that, the second side is done. And just when I thought that we were nearly finished, Marco drops these 2 bad boys on me. Look at how fat they are. Now for these to go in, we had to dig these 2 holes at the back a meter down. That's like nearly 100 centimeters. Massive. Now you see this old gate? Useless. It used to just hang down, didn't even open up properly. So we're going to have to put these big fat supports in, because not only are they going to hold up the new garage gate, but they're also going to support the roof, which is going to extend all the way to the back. So now we put this wooden plank up to make sure that the supports are in the correct position, and once that's done, we can cement everything up. After this has been completed, we can now start working on bordering the outside of the garage up. We can't be exposed to the elements when working on cars.
This is where we're at the moment. We've got the 1 post here already fitted, the other post over there. Now that's going to be the support for the roof. I'm going to put some wooden beams going across from one to the other, and that's what's going to support up the roof. As you can see here, this concrete wall has been removed, and we're going to reuse it over there so we can get rid of that rotten fence. And at the same time, we've got new post here that's been put up, and we're going to have the fence coming across here. These are some of the slabs that we're going to use as well. We've got the new posts that we put in at the back last night for the new gate. So yeah, it's looking good. We're making progress. We're going to have to put another post in here as well for the new fence. And then once that's all done, we're going to be able to remove the garage door here. And as you can see, the entrance is going to be a lot wider. This is going to get removed as well eventually. And you can have a rough idea of how big the garage is going to be. It's going to be about twice the width, about twice the length as well. Looking forward to it. Let's crack on.
Random fact. Beavers live up to between 7 and 12 years in the wild. Now that's out the way, As you've seen, we've put in the timber posts for the garage door. We've cemented it all up, just got to let it dry. We're going to do the same for these concrete posts. After that, that cement wall can go up and the garage door can come out. It's looking good. We are now just getting ready to remove the garage door, cutting off any supports, any bits of metal that may be holding it together, and taking bits away. Now I know what you're thinking. Zeus, what is going on with your trim? You see, if I cared about your opinion, I would have gone to uni and become a lawyer, but I don't, so here I am. Anyway, second bit of cutting going on, and the garage door is nearly ready to come down. But before that, of course, we've got to make sure the roof is supported. Don't want that falling on my trim. Anyway, once this has been supported, garage door is going to come down. We're going to be able to carry on.
And after working on it myself, here it is, the main support for the roof. Now I can confirm that this can hold up 275 billion tons. Now we're making some real progress. Before we carry on with removing the garage door, we're going to put this fence up. It's going to be the concrete fence with those concrete slabs there on the side. Now I'm not gonna lie, that has to be one of the most satisfying fence builds of all time. In other important news, look at my overalls. Why does it look like I'm standing on someone's shoulders like in the cartoons? Mental. Anyway, if that's gonna help me get the roof done, I'll take it. That's the next step now. After that, we can start cracking on with the garage.
And there we have it. The new garage roof has a support. The roof will be ready to go on soon. Didn't record that bit. Just didn't feel like it. If you've got a problem with it, you're going to have to deal with it. The next step now is to take the garage door down. It's going to look so much bigger. So we're going to crack on with it. We're just going to cover it up. Going to make sure that no one can see in. And then we're going to take it down. Now, I'm not going to lie. It looks like the trim was getting to me. So I decided to put a hat on. But anyway, as you can see here, the garage door is starting to come down. After this, we're just going to have to remove the supports and everything's going to be wide open now. And just like that, the garage door is down. The next step is to remove 1 and 2 supports. And after that, we can take the tarpaulin out just to see how big it looks. What do you think of that, Marco, mate?
It seems to me like Marco approves. Now, onto the garage door. For this, we're reusing the old metal garage door. We're going to reinforce it. We're going to put new wood on either side of it and on the back to make it stronger. Now, the 2 wooden planks that we're putting on either side is actually going to make the door wider, which means that the actual entrance to the garage is going to be wider than it was before as well.
You can see here the door is starting to look really good. It's not even finished yet. And for those of you thinking, why don't you just get a new one? To that, I'd say, why don't you just mind your own business?
Now I can't lie, the way we reinforced this door might have been a bit over the top. You'd think Thanos is coming after us. But listen, at least it will do the job that the old one didn't do. And as you can see now, with a total weight of 316,000 kilograms, we were just about able to pick it up and slowly put it into place. And there we have the new door with it mounted on. And I'm not going to lie, it's looking decent. Now, as it stands, it doesn't fully open simply because the floor is not level. But don't worry about that. See Marco's got a little trick for that. Now just look at how big that's looking compared to the original garage. It's ridiculous. Now, I've had to split the build into two. Reason being, as I mentioned at the start, I wanted to surprise my dad with something. Something that he can use the garage for. And halfway through the build, that surprise arrived. So you'll have to come back to the next video to see what that surprise is. And after that, we're going to complete the garage build. Oh, and one more thing. Do me a favor, will you? Like, share and subscribe.
Next time on Marco Mobs.